I'm Pastor Eliezer Perez, and I'm so excited to talk to you about some of the new initiatives that the Hartford Project has for 2021. Over the years, our program has remained fairly consistent. You can expect the same types of things throughout the year. The summer program, of course, being the highlight of the year. But then over the years, we've added some other programs like our Fall Serve or Service Saturday projects and things of that nature. Well, we're excited to continue evolving and continue growing Hartford Project's reach throughout the year. And we're excited to launch new ways for people to participate with the Hartford Project. As you probably know by now, over the years, the way to serve at the Hartford Project Summer Project was by registering with a church. Well, we love that because that's been our bread and butter. That's been our engine that runs us, is churches sending their leaders and students coming together, networking together to do a great thing in the city. But what happens when students want to participate, but their churches are not participating? Well, that creates a struggle. And summer calendars for churches are packed with all kinds of events, like summer mission trips and camps and things of that nature. So this year, we decided to break new ground and open up the Hartford Summer Project to students who can participate without a church. In other words, the Hartford Project will lead a team of students from various churches, bringing them together so that people have the opportunity to come even if their church isn't going to be a part. We're very excited for this because we believe it'll open the door for so many other people to come and be a part and really enjoy everything that the Hartford Project has to offer during our summer outreach weeks. Another addition to 2021 that we're very excited about is the increased presence on our social medias. This is an idea that came through our youth advisory board. These are young people who are invested in the future of the Hartford Project, and they realize that there's just too much distance between our outreaches and our projects, and they really want to stay connected. And so they encouraged us and even challenged us as a leadership team to come up with new ways to stay engaged. So today you'll see an increased presence on all of our social medias. There's all sorts of videos and content that our students are engaging with, are able to be encouraged by. One of my favorites is the devotionals that come from some of the THP leaders from various churches. On our Instagram TV, you'll notice that different people who have experienced the Hartford Project are there now pouring back into our students. And I believe that it's going to keep them engaged, not just with the Hartford Project, but more importantly, with God, really filling their hearts and feeding their hearts, their spiritual lives for the life that they have in Christ.
This year we saw an expansion in our service days. We were experimenting, of course, because of COVID, and we had some already scheduled for May, and we did it very differently this year. Instead of just having our high school youth groups come out for just a day, we opened it up to everybody, and we were doing virtual things. We had activities and packages for people to put together at their homes. And so we saw a really great response this year. Those of us on the board were really excited at the opportunity that we saw with service days. And so going forward, we're going to actually make service days a bigger part of our program that are going to be open to everybody, and we're going to be looking to increase our outreach even beyond just youth groups towards children's ministries, young adult ministries, Bible studies. We see this as a really great opportunity to expand the vision for the Hartford Project to become more of a kingdom ministry beyond just a summertime in the city for teenagers, but to really engage the community church in and around Hartford, to become engaged in a real way, to leverage the network that we've been building at the Hartford Project for many years, and to bless the community in and around Hartford together. So we will have more information for service days as the opportunities come up this year, but we'd love to partner with you and to hear from you about other ideas that you might have to make that even better. And then the other thing that we'll be launching this year that we're really excited about is our alumni network. Right now, the details are still being worked out, but we've been around now for almost more than 15 years. And so because of that, we have this great wealth of people now who have come through the Hartford Project. And while we are a place-based ministry, we have always ended each week of the Hartford Project by asking students, now how can you take what you've seen and learned this week and apply it to your life? And now we have students who live all over the country, who are at college, who are in their professional careers now, and we want to take that question that we've been asking every year and really build a community together and empower, Christians and ministers and lay people who've ever been connected to the Hartford Project, and really build each other up in this ministry of being Christ and sharing his love to the community around us. So we're still working out the details, but if you go and follow our Instagram page at the Hartford Project, we'll have details coming out in the next couple of weeks about the launch of that, and we're really excited to do that with you.
Now, we all know that 2020 was a tough year, and we took a hit like anyone else did, like everyone else did. We weren't able to have the same outreach experiences, but what I love about challenges is that it gives us the opportunity to be creative. And sometimes a good challenge is all you need to really break the mold out of something that you've been doing for so long. So we're so excited for the future, not just 2021, but beyond 2021. We're excited to see how God continues to increase our scope and increase our effectiveness and our influence. For example, one of the things that we're dreaming about right now is how to create some kind of a conference, a Hartford Project conference that would bring in speakers and musicians and influencers, people who will speak into our students, their leaders, former participants, future participants, encourage us all, not just for an outreach event, but to deepen our spiritual walks with Christ. We're so excited for that kind of an opportunity. We're also excited for the opportunity for college students to have a week of their own. How many times have we heard former students, THP alumni, that come back and they say, man, I really want to participate again as a student, but I've graduated high school, so what am I supposed to do? Sometimes our students are too old to participate as high school students, but not old enough to participate as leaders. And so one thing that's exciting to us is to create other opportunities for college students to come together and have similar experiences just on another level. There's a different aspect or different things that you can do when you're just a little bit older and have a little bit more freedom. The freedom to drive, for instance, the freedom to stay up a little later, to do something different. So we're excited for that opportunity for our college students. Well, none of that will be possible without your continued investment. First up, let me say thank you. Thank you for helping us get to this point. Thank you for being so faithful with your support of the Hartford Project. But I want to inspire you. I want to challenge you. The best is yet to come for the Hartford Project. 2020 may have been tough, but it didn't destroy us. And we know that God uses every trial and every challenge to make us stronger. And so we believe that the Hartford Project today is stronger than it's ever been. Why? Because we stared at the face of 2020 and all of the challenges, and we adapted, we were flexible, and we shifted, and we created great experiences for our students and our leaders to participate in, even if it was virtually. Well, now, as we near the end of a pandemic, as we get closer to normalcy, we're excited to see what happens in the future. So we're asking you to join us. Join us in continued support for all of the things that God is doing in Hartford through our young people. through our various churches, through this amazing network of people committed to seeing gospel life reign true in Hartford. So there's different ways that you can join us. Of course, you can join us on a monthly level as a monthly donor. Of course, you can join us as in a one-time donation here at this event. What we ask for you to do is to jump on our GoFundMe event page at thehartfordproject.org. There you'll be able to sign up. There you'll be able to see the different giving options and be a part of what God is doing here continually. Another way to give is by simply mailing a check to P.O. Box 260102. Again, that's P.O. Box 260102, Hartford, Connecticut 06126. Finally, you can give by completing a Gala response card. If you'd like to join our email list, our prayer list, all you have to do is fill out the response card for the best way to connect and donate. Finally, all of these different options are on display in our chat box. If you missed any one of them, just jump right into the chat box and you'll be able to see the different ways to be a part of it again. We thank you, lastly. Thank you for investing your time tonight. Thank you for investing your time in the future. Thank you for believing in us. We're going to continue doing great things until Christ comes. God bless.